Welcome to another edition of Northern Heat, and today our special guest is Sandra Devereaux. Sandra, listen, this is my second time that I've been up here during Halloween, and we've got some props in behind here, and we'll show some as we go through this whole interview. But how did you start this? This is amazing. It really is amazing.
Thank you.
When did you start?
It's probably about 10 years that I started to do the trail outside. I usually had a little bit of decorations in the house, but I started out to put things just around. The deck goes all around the house, so I started with the deck, and I decorated around the deck, and the kids would come in the front and then around the back and into the house to get their treat, and everybody liked it, so I expanded a little bit around the yard and then a little bit into the woods, and now
you kind of got lost. You went around around the deck and into the backyard and out in the woods.
It was like, maybe it could be a little scarier if they had to go into the woods. It would be darker, and so it just progressed, and now it's...
Because you have, how many themes in all do you have back in the woods?
Oh, there's probably maybe 20 displays or more now.
And every year you add to that?
I add, yeah. I try to limit to 2 new ones every year, but I get carried away sometimes, and it grows.
Well, like I asked you a while ago, is this a hobby or an obsession?
It started as a hobby, but it's now an obsession.
Yeah, but it's amazing. So where do you get all your props, and how do you, because some of them out there are not store-bought, you've built some.
Yeah, we make a lot. I make a lot of things. My husband helps me with the big displays, the pallet walls and things, and I have all of my friends and neighbors and family on the lookout for what people throw out as junk. I use into my props and on the trail, and a lot of old things. I like old things anyway, and try to use it.
So if anybody has some old things that they're getting rid of that could be part of that, they should give you a call or at least come and find you, right?
Yeah, that's it.
Well, that's good, because then you wouldn't have to drive around for it. People could come and deliver it.
That's it. That's
it.
Mm-hmm.
Then you might end up with a whole pile of other stuff that you don't want in there, but maybe you'll end up with everything that you need.
Yep.
Because it's totally amazing when you go through there and you've got action items, and you've got sound going on, you've got it all lit up, and excuse me, and you've actually even built a lot of the props that are in there.
Yes. I like to make things, so I like to incorporate something that I make myself into everything also. And I have a couple of friends that also make things for me every year, like the tree. My friend's husband made that for me this year and dropped it off last week, so it's I get everybody involved. All
right. Well, that's great. But this is my hat's off to you for doing all this work and doing this because you don't charge anything to do this.
No.
You're doing this out of the goodness of your heart, and my hat's off to you for all the work that you do.
Thank you.
And last year you had a heartbreaking event with the snow.
Yep. Snowstorm. Everything was buried. But
not this year.
Not this year. This year the weather's good, and we've been lucky. Yep.
Well, that's great. Thank you very much for doing that. Appreciate it. And I brought my grandchildren, and they're really pleased. So there we go. Northern Heat. Somebody turning on the heat in northern New Brunswick while it's still a bit cool, but putting on this great event for young people. And listen, if you really think that you really enjoy what you heard today and like what you've seen and want to really comment on it, comment, share, pass this on to as many people as you can, and let's see how many other people can find out about this small little gem in Sunnyside on the Archibald Road off of Beldoon.